Microstrategies has a competitor now with who is buying more Bitcoin. You're never going to believe who it is. Plus, is the US about to default on its debt? Lots to cover here, but first, please like and subscribe. Check us down below for our CT Club, where you get our trade alerts, portfolio updates. You get to see what we are buying during this accumulation phase. And boy, we are setting ourselves up for a really great bull market. Okay, let's go to this article really quick. Significant risk of U.S. Treasury running out of funds soon. Really? So according to a May 12th report published by the U.S. Congressional Budget Office, CBO, the risk of U.S. government defaulting on its debt in the near term stems from reaching its statutory debt of $31.4 trillion on January 19th. The CBO predicts that the debt limit remains unchanged. The U.S. government could be in hot water as early as June. Now, my thoughts on this is, first off, the U.S. will never default on its debt. They're going to print their way out. If you know anything about history, just go back. Countries don't essentially default on their debt. They try to inflate their way out. And this is what the U.S. is going to do. They're going to inflate. So that 2% inflation target that Yellen was talking about, yeah, good luck. That's never going to happen for your entire life, all right? Just know that their debt is going to increase and inflation is going to skyrocket, all right? So let's move on to this. Now, speaking about like the dangers of what is happening to the US dollar, there's some really big risk here. First off, my opinion before we get into this, all central banks are in collusion with each other. That's just my own opinion. I think that they are just playing games with the entire world, all right? So let's get into this. BRICS and other countries to align against US dollar is now irrevocable. So let's get into this. This is from the Daily Hodl. So it says, so when the dollar gets higher because Powell is raising rates, which they have been for a while, barely raising rates, that becomes more onerous and painful for the rest of the world as they begin to break ranks. Asia in general, China and Russia in particular, are very rank-breaking nations, and of course, they're bringing 41 countries alongside to have trade settlements outside of the US dollar. So it's a big deal, you know. Other countries are definitely looking forward to getting rid of the US dollar. I don't blame them. I wish them all the best. But then again, you know, this is all going to curtail to what's going to happen in the future with this special type of currency. I cannot say it on this channel because I will get shadow banned. I've been diminishing in numbers on YouTube. So yeah, they hate what I'm talking about, but just letting you know that this is going to get much worse and more countries are going to go against the US dollar, simply because it's going to be more of a country-to-country basis in terms of a new currency that's going to be happening pretty soon. All right, so let's go on to Tether. So Tether is actually buying up a ton of Bitcoin. Actually, they've bought up in Q1, they bought around 52,670 Bitcoin. 52,000 in Q1. So now by the end of 2023, they will probably outpace MicroStrategies if they're doing the same amount over and over again with 200,000 coins per year. So yeah, MicroStrategy definitely has a competitor. If MicroStrategy is trying to be the #1 holder of Bitcoin, well, Tether is potentially going to print their way to that. It's going to be really interesting to find out what happens with that. You know what? I don't really care too much. But what I do care about is that Bitcoin is going to be around for a lot longer than MicroStrategy, than Binance, than Tether, than all of these other things, okay? Because I've been in this space much longer than any of these entities were in this space, okay? And the reason why I got into this space because I saw potential in 21 million of a non-elastic supply asset like Bitcoin. That is like, what else do you want? And it's decentralized and open source and permissionless. So yeah, you know, whatever happens, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, this could be a good pop, you know, definitely like that could, I've been in a couple of groups, chat groups, and they're saying, hey, maybe this is where, you know, Bitcoin essentially pops when it gets too high or whatever. Let's say if we reach $150,000, $200,000 this bull market, that could be the thing that pops it. Who knows? I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to hold my Bitcoin. Anyways, let's move over to Jameson Lopp. All right. He is a great person to follow on Twitter. He says 28 million Bitcoin addresses contain at least $10 worth of Satoshis. Each Bitcoin holder likely has several, if not many, addresses. It's unlikely that more than 10 million people truly own any Bitcoin. And to tell you how small of a number that is, so Bitcoin adoption, global adoption, is at 0.125%. So we are really early in this game, right? If you're just getting into Bitcoin right now, you're still very, very early in my opinion, and that is why I'm still here and I'm not going to quit. Lastly, kind of funny, if you like Twitter, well, there's some drama happening right now. CZ Binance just unfollowed Elon Musk. Yes, kids will be kids, whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.